Seattle area was crisscrossed by major roadways and suburbs and things going inland, the only real way to transport conveniently and easily was by train. Now, these tracks here have seen some better days, but they've been critical in the history of the area in facilitating the growth of towns like Bellevue, just right here, Redmond a bit north, Renton to the south of here, and further east as well. There's a location just to the north of me that I think is a fascinating part of this whole piece of history, the Wilburton Trestle. The trestle is one of the oldest man-made pieces of infrastructure in this part of the state, and it stands out boldly against the freeway and forest. If you've ever driven by it, it's hard to miss. It towers over the landscape, dwarfing the evergreens around it. The thick wooden supports that prop up seem like a relic of another time. And the ever-changing graffiti on the sides of it is a reminder that yes, humans do still have a hold on the natural environment. Construction on the trestle originally began in 1904, just after the turn of the century. The original beams very quickly rotted away in this damp and miserable environment, so they were replaced every few years or so. However, after 1922, passenger trains stopped using this route and it was entirely used for freight. A few major local employers used it, such as Boeing, which, as we mentioned in the last video, is and was still a major employer in the area today. However, it's been quite a long time since this nice little structure's heyday. Eventually, as the information sector in Washington grew and the manufacturing sector shrank, this railway saw less and less freight travel until in 2007, the Spirit of Washington dinner train was the final passenger train to ever cross the bridge. It's now little more than a giant fossil, taking up space, but being a nice little sight to the locals. We decided on this location due to its age and novelty compared to other structures in the area, novelty that may very well be short-lived. A few years ago, the local government announced plans to turn the trestle into a massive pedestrian bridge. Rather than demolishing it, it would be reinvigorated and transformed into a new tourist attraction for a new era. The plans are yet to be realized, but construction will likely commence soon. The trestle's time here is limited, but we can still learn about it while it's here, and appreciate it for its architectural significance, especially from the time it came from. It's hard to believe, especially with rapidly developing downtown Bellevue just within eyesight, a little over a mile away, that this was once the tallest structure of its time for miles around. And it offers a unique sense of perspective and appreciation for the region